Hey guys, I know you guys are probably wondering what am I doing with the heater upside down. Well, this heater was in an accident, took a rough fall, pretty much ripped off these screws, which you can see ripped through the whole metal right here. So I'm gonna have to find a clamp it on. But the biggest issue I'm having right now is being able to light the actual heater itself to keep the pilot light working. So I'm going to show you guys what I did to my other heater because it wasn't working. I've only had these heaters for about 2 years now. This one's a little different. This is an older model than my other one. I bought one off a friend, which is this one, and the other one was bought from Lowe's. Both fairly around the same price, about $100. So I'm going to be showing you guys how to fix it and troubleshoot it, and we'll see if it works. I did it with my other one, just fixed it, and it seems to work on that one. So I'm going to show you guys on this one to see if it works itself. Just because it took a beating itself, fell, so we don't know what's going on with it. So just stay tuned. I'm going to be taking off these 4 screws. There's 1, 2, 3, and 4. I'm going to be taking this whole part off right here so you can see the inside, where I'm going to be showing you guys what to do. Alright, so now that we have the casing off, which I basically just slid down on top of the hose, we can expose the actual body itself here. So a lot of people have issues. Sometimes there'll be some spider webs built up in this piping right here, which you can just easily take off the screw and pull back on it and then clean it, maybe, with some small little Q-tip or piece of stick or something. But also there's problems with, I've seen where there's issues with the gas line itself, which is right here. And then there's a thermocouple, which is gonna be down below. You can't see it right now. But it's gonna be, where is it attached to? It's gonna attach to, I believe, these right here, if I'm correct. Well, what I did and what I found worked on my other one is this right here is what's going bad on most of these devices, and they're for safety purposes. So this is a tilt switch. So most likely when I let my friends borrow them, or if they get placed in the rear of a truck, you're most likely going to lay them down, which you're not supposed to do because these are tilt switches and they're for safety. In case these fall while they're lit, this activates it and disables the actual pilot light and device itself. So what I'm gonna do is, I'm hoping it's this that went bad. Since I did on my other one, I'm just gonna do this on this one. And what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna cut these off with some wire cutters, which I have right here. Basically gonna cut these two, this one, and then I'm gonna attach them with some wire connectors, which I have right here. Last one I used the yellow one, which I think was a good size for it. It's not too big, not too small. Basically gonna crimp them together. So I'll cut these off and then I'll show you guys how I crimp them, and then we'll put it back together and see if it works. Okay, so you can see I just cut both the wires off. You can easily pick these up at your local hardware store, Lowe's, Home Depot. About $10 for these bad boys. And then these are a couple dollars themselves. So these just come in handy whenever you need to connect some connectors or electrical work. So what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna attach this one. This is the yellow one. And we'll get that on, and then we'll set her back up and see if she kicks on. Wish me luck, man. So you can see it's nice and crimped up, it's nice and tight. I could put some black tape on this if I really wanted to secure it, but once it's on, it's not really gonna go anywhere. No one's touching it, it's not getting in the way. It's pretty secure itself, so just go ahead and leave that. Next process, I'm just gonna slide this back on which goes like this. Sorry guys, I'm holding the camera and doing this. So basically gonna put this right back on, put the 4 screws back, and we'll figure out a way how to connect this. I'm thinking about just getting a large, maybe looks maybe like a 2.5 inch clamp or so. So we'll get that back on. Before doing that though, I'm gonna make sure that the device works itself. So I'll go ahead and show you if it works. Hopefully it does. For testing purposes, we're just gonna test it like this. We're obviously not gonna use the base of it, just because it's broken off right now. So I'm gonna open this bad boy up. I actually need to find the pilot first. Let me find that and I'll get right back to you guys. Okay guys, so have this all the way open. I have the line running through. For testing purposes, I just have this on the floor. I don't have it connected to the base. So we're gonna open this up. I'm actually gonna hold this down as well. Light the actual pilot, see if it lights, which I can see the pilot lit. Now I'm gonna turn the gas on, and there it is, guys. Sweet. So if you guys are having issues, having problems, I just turned it off. So I just wanted to test it. If you guys are having any issues, cut those 2 lines off, cinch them together, and shouldn't have any issues with the whole tilt. Just make sure for safety purposes that you're actually around the device, you know, that kids aren't knocking it over or anything. But other than that, I'm gonna close this up. Now that I know it works, closing that up, and then I'm gonna release the gas, which is remains in the line itself. So it's always good to do that. So there you guys have it. Give this video a thumbs up. Let me know in the comments if it helps you out, and I'll catch you guys on the next one.